Hi guys, it's Tracey from Novascotialiving, and today we're going to make homemade whipped icing for my daughter's 9th birthday cake. So what we're going to need is about a cup of whipping cream, and we're going to use approximately half a cup of chocolate chips. So if you haven't noticed, this is my first voiceover, so bear with me guys. I'm new at this. Yeah. I'm just watching the video and trying to go along with it. I know all you professionals out there are probably laughing at me, but yeah, so we're going to pour the cup of whipping cream into a double boiler, which is a pot of water on the bottom with another pot placed inside. So it's not directly on the heat, but it still gets some warmth. So we're going to let the whipping cream come up to a good temperature, not boiling, but the water underneath is boiling. We put the chocolate chips in for 1 minute. I put the timer on, just so the chocolate chips start to get soft and melt. And after that 1 minute, we're going to stir it up. It doesn't take long for the chocolate chips to really loosen up a bit and get with the party. So I just whisk it up with a hand mixer or a hand whisk, and yeah, it only takes a couple of minutes, not even. And once that is fully incorporated, I take it right off the heat. Yeah, you can see I add a little bit more chocolate chips just because it wasn't quite the nice light brown color I wanted. And I got this recipe from Bake Like a Pro off of YouTube, and he does a phenomenal job. I've gotten a lot of ideas from him. I'll put his link down below. But his was a nice chocolatey brown. Mine wasn't so much, but in the end it all turns out. So yeah, we take it off the heat and make sure there's no chocolate chips stuck to the bottom or anything like that. And I pour it into a bigger bowl now. And what he does, he lets it sit for a couple of hours in the fridge covered. I'm going to cover it and put it in the fridge, but I end up leaving it overnight because my house is a busy household. So here it is. Yeah, I put a little note on the screen in case I forgot to mention it. It's still quite runny, but it's nice and cold like whipped cream should be. And you can use a hand mixer or hand beater. You can probably even do it by hand, but for me, I wanted to use my stand mixer. So I put it on low at first, and then I start to kick it up in high gear. Yeah, and I just let it go probably 2 to 3 minutes. You don't want to let it go too long or it'll eventually turn to butter. But, you know, keep an eye on it until it's not liquidy. And you can see here the difference from at the beginning. It's stiff enough. And I taste it. It's delicious. It's not too sweet, but it's not bland or anything like that. It has that nice chocolatey hint. It's so perfect. So you can see here, it scoops on so easily, nice and smooth. I ended up making 2 cakes that day because we have 6 kids in our family. If you're new to our channel, welcome, but we have a big family. So we have big birthday parties, and we need enough cake for everybody. It's a special occasion. So if you want to find out how I make these cakes, I'll make sure there's a link down below. Well, we had the cake, and it was a big success. Not much left, and the icing was perfect. This was the first time making this icing for me, and everybody loved it. It's nice and light, and it's a little sweet. You can make it sweeter if you want, if you add some more chocolate to it, but I found it was just right, and it goes perfectly with this homemade cake. So if you want to see how we make this cake, it's the best chocolate cake in the whole wide world, isn't it, girls? Mm-hmm. There'll be a link below, so yeah, make sure you check that out too. Anyways, thanks for joining us, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And come back again another day. There's always something going on here in our little neck of the woods. Baking, or fun, or crafts, or messes, or oceans, or forests, whatever. So swing back again sometime. Peace, love, and happiness.
Bye.
Bye.